All right, it's Dr. Sherry. Welcome back. Part 4 of the high performance principles of the 6. So the fourth, we are now entering into the social sphere. The first 3 were based on more of what's going on internally and on your inside. This now moves into the social sphere. Number 4 is to increase productivity. Increase productivity. You're probably saying, duh. Of course, if you're gonna do a lot of things, be highly productive, you gotta have productivity. So it's kind of a no-brainer, but it has to be part of the 6 habits anyway, because it is a critical and necessary component to being a high performer. Now, when you unpack productivity, there's a whole lot there. A lot of times we think, well, to be productive, what else do I need to do? What else do I need to add to my plate? How much more do I need to be doing? When reality is that sometimes productivity is actually doing less. Does that kind of blow your mind? Sometimes we are actually doing so much and doing too much that we are distracted from the most important things that we should be doing, the most important things that will move us forward. Sometimes we are so focused on doing so much that we miss opportunities to invite people to help us so that we can delegate to them, they can support us, they can take things off our plate and do them. Because think about it, if you have 2 people doing tasks, you can get a lot more done than if you just did 1. But when we get so stuck in this perspective of, I have to do it all, I have to do everything, I have to do more, I have to be more productive, and you just get in this frenzy that feels overwhelming. I will totally willingly own that I get there often, probably at least once a month, sometimes even once a week. I feel overwhelmed and I want to cry. A lot of times I do cry. That is my way of emotional release, is crying. I am a big baby in that way. I will realize that I've just been taking on too much and I've got all these ideas of things and momentum that I want to have and things that I want to do and new ideas of ways I can get there. And so what happens is I end up adding stuff to my plate and I get so full, stuff starts to fall off. And then somebody points out to me, hey, that thing that you said you were gonna do, just, you haven't done it because it's one of those things that fell off the plate. And then I get frustrated at myself. I'm like, Sherry, why can't you do it all? Because nobody can do it all. That's the real reason. So productivity is not about beating ourselves up. It's not about guilt. It's definitely not about shame, but it's about objectively recognizing where can we more effectively, more efficiently spend our time? Who can we enlist to help us on this journey? Because if you ask a high performer, how did you possibly achieve that? They're not going to say, I did it all by myself. They're going to say with a lot of help and a lot of support. So sometimes high performance is about putting your pride aside and asking for that help and developing a team around you and around what it is you're doing. That can be the key to increasing your productivity. So, next video, we are going to tackle number 5. See you then.